Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I'm your host, Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
Now, today, hold up. We were scheduled to be on at...
An hour ago,
pretty much. An hour ago. But we were going through some technical difficulties.
Internet issues. Yeah, we had some connection issues.
Let's talk to the technician here, the Barbershop Talk Radio technician.
Jarvis.
Yeah, let's talk to Jarvis right now. Could you explain what happened? Go ahead. Tell me.
Yeah, we were having some internet issues, some connection issues, so we had to restart the modem. Then we switched computers, and on the other computer, you couldn't hear us. Like, I guess somebody had called in and said that they couldn't hear what we were saying. It was muffled.
Is that the one? Is this what it sounds like?
Yeah. That's what we sounded like, a bunch of this, like. So we had to stop the episode and restart it over and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So now we got it up and running an hour later. Unfortunately, we probably missed all of our callers, but we'll just do a quick. We'll just do a quick. Go over the Vegas picks, and then we'll do the discussions tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just get at it with everybody tomorrow. I apologize to everybody. Some things, we should have.
We should have had it prepared ahead of time.
Like I
was in a shower. You came walking in the door at 7:59. Let's go. Like it magically starts itself. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not what happened.
Yeah.
But all right.
So long as I'm your king, treason shall never go unpunished.
Yeah, that's what you get for making up shenanigans.
There was no shenanigans here. Okay.
Yeah.
You took off. Set it up. I'll be
you took off out the door at 7:20. You're like, I'll be back. And then
you quit it? What? I'm trying to swim here. What, ocean isn't big enough for you or something like that? Huh? You got a problem, buddy? Huh? Do you? Want a piece of me? Yeah. Ooh, I'm scared now.
You want a piece of me? Do you?
No,
do you?
No problem. I don't want any beef.
All right, so let's go over it.
I don't feel like getting
what's
that thing called? Domestic violence.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go over the spread real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna go through the spreads, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, can as long as everybody can hear us and everything's sounding good.
Well,
we're gonna let's do the first game.
We'll just talk about the spread and then we'll take some callers.
Yeah, then we'll take some callers, okay? All right, so we got we're doing the prospects.
Yeah.
Prospects versus the Braves, baby.
So Larry has the Braves as 6-point underdogs, like I said, I get that. I understand that. If you're going off of the stats, I would do the same thing. If I didn't know nothing about the league, just based off of stats alone, he's undefeated, he's an elite team, I would have put you guys as the underdogs too.
Really though?
Yeah, just going off of the stats, not knowing nothing about the league. If it was just paper, going off of paper, it would I would put the same thing. I don't know about 6 points, but I would have put you guys as the underdogs.
Like I said, last week we were 5-point underdogs, right?
Right. But you weren't playing an elite team, though.
We won by 20.
You weren't playing an elite team, though.
Well, they should be elite. They won the A championship almost 3 seasons in a row.
Yeah, they should be. I
know they didn't have their big NFL homie.
I guess in this league, you move up when you want to move up, not when you should move up. So it's not up to the commissioner when you move up. Like the commissioner doesn't say, "Hey, you won 3 A championships in a row. You should move up to elite." No, I guess it's up to the team.
Is it? But is it really, though?
That's what it sounds like to me.
You have an NFL player on the team, even though he didn't play when we played him this week. I have to say, he didn't play. I have to tell everybody that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. We won.
Yeah. A win is a win, regardless of how you got it.
Larry point spread means crap to me. You know, he's been close to some of the games.
Well, I mean, what would you have had him put? You guys as favored?
Even. Even.
I get that. I see that. Because
we are the greatest show on turf.
I said that even too. Because look, now going back to the spread, he put Committee versus GC Irish as even on points.
Committee versus GC Irish is even. You know what? That
GC Irish is 0-3. Committee's 2-1. How are they even? I don't care how many players show up for a committee. They're still 2-1. And GC Irish hasn't won a game all season.
But GC Irish has been playing elite teams, and this is like
that's an elite team.
This is like their fourth elite team. Yeah, it's a piece of an elite team. You know, I'm not trying to crap on committee, but committee is not. They're not what they used to be. Okay, and everybody knows that. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like they are. You know,
maybe they should have dropped back down to the A division.
The committee of old. They're not the committee of old. Okay, you don't know who's going to show up. You don't know if they're going to, they're going to be there. So it is what it is. I think
maybe they should have dropped back down to the A division this season.
It doesn't even matter. They'll still get.
But I don't agree that game should be even. You guys are the game of the week to prospects for the game versus the Braves.
So how are we the game of the week? But we're 6-point underdogs to the prospect.
Yeah, I think it should have been an even. But I get why that's his team. Of course he's going to put that he's better. If you go back and look at all the previous spreads in every game, of course he's the favored. He's not going to put that his team's the underdog no matter who he's playing against. And you wouldn't either.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't, because you have faith in your team just like he has faith in his. No, you would not.
If you listen to my power rankings, I put the prospects above us.
Of course.
Why?
But if you were doing the Vegas picks, you would put your team as the favorite and his team as the underdog, right?
No.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. I would not make them underdogs. They're not underdogs.
They're not.
That team is fully loaded. They're an elite team for a reason.
But you think you're going to win?
No. I don't think I know.
So if you were doing the Vegas picks, you would have put that you were the favorite team.
Just because I know we're going to win doesn't mean that
you're going to win.
I'm going to put it on paper that we're going to win. Like if I was a gambling man,
I wouldn't pick your team.
The prospects should be favored over us. I'm just going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
They should be favored over us.
Statistic-wise, yes.
So when we kick their teeth out their mouth, it's not going to be.
It's better to be the other.
It's not going to be like, oh yeah, just business as usual. It's going to be like, oh wow. The Braves just upset the prospects because they're an elite team with a lot of guys. They're fully loaded.
It's better to be the underdog, So then when you win, then they're like, oh, the underdogs. The underdogs keep winning every week. Maybe we shouldn't underestimate them. I think it's better to be the underdog and prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, that's how I like it. I like being the underdog.
It's better to be the underdog than to be the favored and lose. It's better to be the underdog and win than be the favorite and lose.
It's going to suck for them to be favorites and lose. I'm fully confident that my guys, Scott, Aaron, Maurice, Shy, John, Mike, Coop,
the whole team,
Shane, Adrian, Tim, me, we're all going to get it done, man.
The whole team.
If I forgot anybody, forgive me. I think I got Oh, Kaz. Now, how could I forget Kaz? He's like Odell Beckham Jr., And, I just think we're going to win. I'm just sorry. And there's nothing wrong with me thinking we're going to win.
No, I would expect nothing less from you.
There's nothing wrong with me thinking I'm going to win.
If you thought you were going to lose, you didn't have faith in your team. So, then you would think you didn't have a good team and you weren't good enough to beat the prospects. Of course, there's nothing wrong with thinking you're going to win. That just means you have faith in your team. That's fine.
Absolutely.
That's why every captain is supposed to have faith in their team.
I'm the captain.
If you don't have faith in your team, why are you playing?
Exactly. Absolutely. You're right. You know what? I'm about to applaud you. Is this the applaud? Well said.
That's right.
Well said. You have no faith in your team.
Why are you playing with those players?
Why play? So, but all right, let's move on to another game.
All right, we got Rock Bottom versus Colonial Diner. Rock Bottom. Well, I get it.
All right, say it. You say it.
Colonial Diners 24-point underdogs. I get it though. I get it though.
24-point underdog.
Last week was the first week they even scored a touchdown, but like you said, they have Randy now, so that might make a difference. But still, Rock Bottom is. You
don't know if Randy's going to play this week.
And Rock Bottom's a good team, so.
You don't know if they're going to play this week. You don't know if Randy's going to play this week. They've been playing quarterback carousel every week. Week 1, they had K-Sizzle. Kyle. Week 2, they had.
So you never know who's going to show up.
Week 2, they had the normal quarterback's brother, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He played quarterback, and it was awful. They both games, they lost 30-0. And then Randy, quarterback's the third week. They had 3 quarterbacks in 3 games.
So you never know who's going to show up. So I get that. 24 points then. I get that.
I totally agree. But 3 quarterbacks in 3 weeks is a formula for losing.
Yes. But
you can't do that. They should just.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
They're off their fucking meds or something. I don't know what the hell's going on there. They're off their meds or something.
I mean, what are they doing? They got K-Sizzle. If you got K-Sizzle, why not just stick with them? Just stick with K-Sizzle
and ride it out.
To the ponytail that Lefty comes back, long hair Lefty. Lou, Mr. Lou. Until Lou comes back, keep K-Sizzle in the game. There's no reason to just keep switching quarterbacks. You're not going to win like that.
No, you're not. Trying to get a better one each week, trying to get a better one.
If you don't believe in K-Sizzle, if you don't believe in Kyle, then just stick with Randy.
You got to commit to somebody.
Commit to somebody and stick with them and let them try to build something to salvage the season. Because at this point,
it's just ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous at this point.
Pretty much. It's just ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous.
You don't want to be a punching bag. I mean, it is what it is, man. Without a quarterback in this league, without a quarterback,
you might as well not play.
And I know that more than anybody. My team hasn't had a quarterback
for most of the time you played until a couple of seasons ago.
Last year was Last year was your first year with Scott,
but you had Randy 2 seasons before that.
Should I consider Randy a quarterback? You know what?
He was your quarterback.
Should I consider him, though? Should I be we had
You guys won a championship game with it.
That was a B championship.
But still, you won a championship. Would you still consider yourself in the B division if it wasn't for Randy and you guys went in that B? Yeah, he was good one season and one season not so good. But the one season that he was good, you guys won a championship.
We won a B championship, but it was a B championship. And you know what? But we were.
That's what put you on the level of being old Braves.
We were You know what? With Randy, we were competitive.
Right.
Say that.
That's
we were competitive every game.
That took you out of the ranking of being the old Braves to the new Braves. That was the stepping stone. Randy was a stepping stone for being the old Braves to the new Braves.
Yeah. But I don't know how we end up talking about us again. Let's get back.
So then we got this.
No, let's not change it. I'm still dropping knowledge on
Rock Bottom
Colonial Diner.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Maybe
find a guy. I don't care who it is. Either it's Randy. Stay with them and just play hard. That's all. If you keep changing guys, you're not going to win. That's all. That's all I have to say.
I agree.
That's all I have to say about. That's all I got to say about that.
You got to commit to your players, have faith in them, and just ride it out.
Yeah. We're doing the 8:45 games. All right. What's the third 8:45 game?
All right. Price Electric versus the Panthers. The Panthers are 5-point underdogs. Now, I think that's more fair. I think you guys should have been 5-point underdogs, too. I get he put a touchdown, but you should have been 5-point underdogs, too. Price Electric versus the Panthers. Panthers are 5-point underdogs.
The Panthers are 5-point underdogs against
Price Electric.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Hasn't been doing too good this year, though. The Panthers have been doing pretty good.
The Panthers ain't no joke, man.
And Price Electric really hasn't been doing all that good this season. If you want to be honest, they're only 1-2, I think.
Yeah, they're 1-2, but they've been in a couple good games. They played.
Blame it all, whatever.
Good.
They don't have their whoever they want to blame it on.
Who did they beat week 1?
I'm not sure who it was week 1, but I know they beat Reflection by 1 point.
No, they lost to Reflection by 1 point.
Oh yeah, was it? They lost.
They lost to Reflection by 1 point.
I know they won one game. They lost to the Prospect.
They lost to the. Did they? Wait.
Yeah, the scores are right there.
Wait. Hold on.
Week 2 and 3 scores are right there. They're in one of these papers.
Oh, let's find out what they did week 1, because the Panthers beat the Savages 25-6 last week, and I don't know what to make of the Panthers.
Price Electric. Let's see. Week 1, they beat Colonial Diner 30-0. That was minus the quarterback, I'm guessing, for Colonial Diner. So that was week 1, 30-0 against Colonial Diner. Let's see, week 2. Week 2 was week 2. They lost the Reflection Car Wash by 1 point.
Who did? The Panthers?
No, Price Electric.
Price Electric? Yeah, that was week 2. Yeah, I knew they lost to Reflections. What was the week 1?
It was Colonial Diner, 30-0. But I guess they didn't have their quarterback.
So they beat Colonial Diner
30-0. That was their only win.
Shit, because I'm trying to get Diz, as everybody calls him, from the Panthers on here, so he can talk about the Panthers. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just trying to see exactly which number is his.
Neither.
So that would
Neither.
Nah.
Yeah.
So we can see.
We'll get
so we can get some insight on the Panthers, because I really want to know. Because, all right, I'm taking honestly, Price Electric. If Price Electric has everybody they got, including the NFL player.
Yeah, but everybody hasn't shown up at all season.
Yeah, the quarterback.
So far yet, all season. They've been missing players every week.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Who?
The 2-1. Yeah. All
right. Well, we'll get some prospect from the Panthers.
Let's get some Panther talk.
Hello!
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to Barbershop Talk Radio, man.
Yeah, what's going on, Jeff?
Can you hear me? What's up, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello!
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. Okay, man. Right. We're talking about you guys right now.
I have AJ on the line, too. He's my other Panther.
Okay. All right, we're talking about you guys, man. Now, I don't know what to make of you guys, man. You guys are revamped right now, man. You guys are different. You guys are way different than what you were last year. Do you guys agree that you guys should be
the underdogs?
5-point underdogs against Price Electric right now? Let me know.
And honestly, Panthers have a better record than Price Electric does.
They do, but Price Electric.
I'll take that, Jeff. I don't mind playing I don't mind being the underdog. We have our quarterback Ralph, who's he's not the same way as he was many years ago, but we'll take that.
Okay.
It's better to be the underdog and win than to be the favorite.
I like
and
the underdog.
Win.
That's absolutely fine. I'm okay with that position.
I absolutely agree with you, 100%, man. But now, since we're talking about you guys, now who did you guys add that was new this year, man? I mean, you guys are definitely different. Who name the new Panthers for this season?
So the new Panthers for the season, we added Hooks, who was from the Thunder team.
Okay.
He's one of our DBs, and then we have Sean Fleetwood, who was part of our team, who you last played against him when he was on the Decepticons.
Okay, yes, I know him. He's a good player, man. Great player, actually.
He's an outstanding player. He actually had 4 interceptions this week against the Savages.
Damn! 4 picks by himself?
4 picks by himself, and that was that defense we had last week was without one of our star players, AJ, who's actually on the line also. AJ was not even there.
Wow. Okay. Who else we got? Who's the new Panther?
That'll be our two newest Panthers right there. AJ, is there anyone else new?
No, that's it. We're pretty much a tight-knit family, so we don't really add too many people.
Yeah, you guys really don't. You guys got to put in the application to be a Panther, man. And you might answer it like a couple years later, bro. Like you guys have the same team for years, bro. And you know what?
No,
that's the perfect way to put it. You guys are a tight-knit family, man. I mean,
but they don't play every season either, though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think they play every season. You guys play every season,
we
right?
played every season. For the last 23 years, we played every season.
Okay.
Now I don't know my man's name. It's the short. I want to say light skin. I'm gonna call him light skin. I don't want to offend anybody, but I believe he's light skin. I'm gonna call him light skin. The short little light skin kid that he rushes for you guys. But he also plays receivers for you guys. I heard this guy has been killing it this season, man. What's up with him, man?
That is Kai. That is Lance's son. That's the guy Lance, number 1 on our team.
I know Lance.
That's his son playing. Yes. Kai is killing it. He's the youth. He's the future of the team. He every week we challenge him to do better and better every week.
He ain't no joke, bro. He ain't no joke.
He's kind of like a sleeper. He's trying to get his own name on a team now.
Well, he's got his name, bro, and everybody recognizes who he is. And honestly, I know he's not. What's my man? Who would you consider your best receiver? What's his name? The guy with the beard. Damn.
You know what? I don't really have a best receiver. I mean, most of the receivers on the team, they're all good. From AJ to Lance to Kai to Byron they're all good receivers. There's not one guy that's that I would consider my best receiver. They're all good.
Okay. All right.
They've got some of them have their strengths and weaknesses. Some are a little faster, some a little slower, some are possession receivers, but they all have they're all passion. They all want to win.
They all got the heart. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's cool,
and
man.
Most importantly, Jeff, they believe. Most importantly, Jeff, they believe. Even when we're down, we always believe that we can come back. And sometimes it takes us to the second half to get our act together, but we do. And we just need to come find out again. We need to start off a little faster. But
now, who did you guys lose to this season?
We lost our first game of the season against Rock Bottom.
That's what it was. Rock bottom.
Yeah, do you remember the score? That was a tough game. That was a tough game. That was where Ralph actually came from. So a lot of those players kind of know our quarterback style, and Ralph didn't quite adjust to it. But he was also a little rusty. That was his first game back from having off for most of the winter since last fall. So he got that out of the way the first week, and right now Ralph is feeling much better. His arm feels much better. Everything's good.
Okay. Hey, man. All right, so you guys beat
They lost to Rock Bottom.
Wait, they lost to Rock Bottom. They lost to Rock Bottom. You beat
That's week 3.
You beat the Savages this past week.
And then you beat Colonial Diner.
And you beat Colonial Diner week 2. So
yeah,
you guys got Price Electric. Now, I know you guys don't. I ain't gonna ask you your game plan or whatever. But how would you approach? How do you feel? Are you guys confident in going into this game, or you think it'll be? Do you think it'll be? Do you feel like they're a better team than you guys? I'm just saying, just like that. Do you think they're a better team than you guys?
Based on the stats, I don't think they are.
I mean, what you guys are doing,
you know, their roster is very inconsistent. Like last week, a couple of their guys didn't show up, including the NFL player or whatever anybody wants to call him.
Ryan.
So it all depends who shows up, and it depends if the older quarterback, I don't know his name, the white-haired guy. Some weeks he's amazing, and some weeks he's just average. So it all depends who comes out there to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for theirs it seems like you never know who you're going to get. You never know who's going to come.
That's exactly what it comes down to. Yep.
Okay.
But they know what they're going to get out of the Panthers, and we do tend to show up every week. Like I said, all my guys want to win. They're all passionate. So I think week 2 we had some guys that were had a no-show when we had the times were when we did the daylight savings time. We had some issues with that. A lot of my guys didn't show up, but it was against Colonial Diner, and right now Colonial Diner's they're not playing on all 4 cylinders right now. That wasn't a good game for them. They're struggling. That was just like a practice game for us because they weren't really into it. They were defeated. And the Savages, halfway through playing against them, they felt defeated also.
I understand what you're saying, man. These teams have to play. These teams have to play 4 quarters, man. Every week we come to play 4 quarters. Many teams don't do that.
I told you that many times. Like, you can't give up in the 3rd quarter just because you're winning. Like, there's many times where you guys have lost in the 4th quarter. Just blink and the other team came back. You got to play the whole game until it's over.
Yeah, we've done that.
I won't allow my team to give up.
Listen,
giving up is unacceptable.
The game's over, man. We're up by 3 touchdowns. We got them. There's no way they're coming back.
And we've lost games like that.
And
but that was a long time ago. Why are you bringing up old stuff?
I'm saying it's possible. It has happened.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
The minute you think the game is over and you check out, it's not.
But you're right, Diz, bro. Like, I mean, there is teams that you watched this game. You watched my last game. You watched our last game. So I mean,
sure didn't.
Oh, you didn't? You were there.
I was there. I watched it.
Yeah. So I feel like we beat them the same. It was about the same score as when we played the Savages, but it felt like the Savages, like you said, kind of gave up. They gave up they gave up like in the first quarter. Well, the first half. They gave up in the first half, but it was the same exact score as when we played Price Electric. So I don't know. Some teams.
Savages they're a young team. They're a young team. They don't quite have the right leadership on their team. If their leader of their team allowed them to just to give up just like that, then that's horrible leadership. I don't know how they expect to win that way.
Right.
They changed the quarterback.
It's unacceptable. And every week it's the same thing. They do have the same quarterback, and his he kind of telegraphs his passes. You know, he likes to throw over the center a lot, over the middle. Yes. I mean, once you shut that down, all you have to do is watch their previous game, and you'll know exactly what to do for the next game.
Right.
Absolutely.
One thing they do have on their team on their side is like youth. I mean, a lot of those guys are like 19 years old, 20 years old. A lot of young guys on their team, so they're fast, but I question their seriousness about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you got some young kids on your team too. Where you question his seriousness. Yeah, they can play the whole game. That's about it.
But at the same time, one thing I will say about that team: each one of those guys looks like they're having fun out there. So whether they're winning or losing, they may not be taking it serious, but they look like they're having fun. They don't look like they're like, why are we out here? They look like they do come out there to play.
And you know what? That's what you're there for, to win and have fun also.
Yeah.
You want to have fun doing it.
Hey, can you take some other games here, man? Can you give me your opinion on some other games, both you guys?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, they play both of these, so Rock Bottom versus Colonial Diner. Well,
let's go. We already went over it, but let's go back. Now, Prospects versus the Braves. You know, that's my team. I don't want you to, keep it real. Tell me what you think, and, let's get it.
Opinion, yeah.
According to the
real
standings, according to the spread, we're 6-point underdogs. So what say you?
So all right. So my thoughts on that are the Braves are this is a new Braves team that I've seen. Now, I remember you when you first started.
Yeah.
In your very first game. This is nothing. This is not the same team. Each season, you guys get better and better and better. You get rid of a few people. You bring on some people. You tend to keep like a core of like 3 or 4 guys on there. As like you've developed it, and you have a quarterback, because before you guys were like in need. All right, guys, I need you to get your. You were in desperate need of a quarterback.
Yeah.
Now you have that quarterback, Scott. I actually work with Scott. Scott's all in.
Yeah.
Scott's all in. You have a quarterback that actually wants to play, wants to win, and he has a proven record of winning. So Scott's no joke. And then you got and then you have the rest of the pieces. You got Maurice, who's a phenomenal receiver. I love that kid. He's just still a little. He still has to mature a little bit with he's definitely a hothead and can cost you some penalties later on. So you definitely got to get that under control. But other than that, his talent is unquestionable. He's definitely one of the best receivers in his league, and I'll give him that. Now, as far as the prospectors, Larry's been around for a long time. Larry is very smart. He's very smart. He's he makes a lot of noise. He's loud on the field, but the kid is actually very smart and knows what's going on. He may not be able to relay it to all his players, but he knows exactly what's going on. He's a very smart player. I will not take that away from him. I think it's going to be a challenge, but if I was to I have not watched the prospectors play this year, but I kind of have to give the edge to the Braves just because did you guys say you're underdogs?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they got it. They got it as we're 6-point underdogs.
6-point underdogs. I mean, I'm going to pick I would pick the Braves in this one. I like Aaron. Aaron's also good. You guys have a nice squad this year. I'm going to pick the Braves this year on this particular game.
All right, my man. Thank you, bro. All right.
And you guys are going to I'm going to go with the underdog. So, like I said, but you got to keep my man Maurice in check, keep his head in the game because it's not going to be a pushover. Larry is not going to let you push over his team. So, and sometimes it could come down to that very last penalty at the end of the game, which you got to keep your young guy in check so that doesn't happen. And I got to put that on you, Jeff. I got to put that on you because you're the leader of this team. If he fails, you fail, and the team fails.
You're right. We had a conversation about that already, man. We've had multiple conversations about that. But yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. But
you're only going to be as strong as your weakest links. That's
right.
Keep that in mind.
You're right.
That's right. But
and you're right. Yo, you know what?
It's going to be a dog fight. Yeah, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a close game. I don't know about 6-point win, but it's going to be a close game.
But yeah.
Who's the prospects quarterback?
The kid from the Paddywhacks. He played for the Paddywhacks, and I don't know his name exactly, but he's a lefty.
He's
the dude from Philly Sports Bar?
Philly Sports Bar. That's their quarterback.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, Philly Sports Bar. He played for Philly Sports Bar and the Paddywhacks. So
I'll tell you straight up what this comes down to. If they get pressure on Scott and Scott can't perform to Scott's capabilities, they'll take care of you guys. But if Scott manages to manage the game better, get rid of the ball, because Scott loves to go deep. That's his bread and butter. So if Scott's on, I think you guys will win outright. Not cover the spread, you'll win outright.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on Scott.
Okay. So you're saying it's going down to Scott. Man, we got in our defense. I mean, we got our defense pretty solidified right now, man. We got a pretty good secondary, bro. I mean,
But like you said, you got to keep the hotheads in check. That's your number one problem is the hotheads.
There is no hotheads.
Yes,
Only
there
Maurice
is.
is an asshole. That's all.
You got a couple hotheads.
No offense, Maurice. You're an asshole, bro. You're the only one that acts like a dick. So, I mean, everybody else wants to win. We're all in on the same page. Everyone talks to me all throughout the week about what we want to do with this, how we're going to do this. Yo, we are ready. That's it, including Maurice. So, we're ready. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care what they think the spread is, but I know we're ready. So, yeah, and you're right. Scott, Scott. It might come down to Scott, but it's not all on Scott. Put it like that, because Scott has help, and I trust him. I believe in him. He doesn't have to win the game by himself because we have so much talent that he don't got to do it by himself. And it shouldn't be right for a quarterback to have to carry a team because we don't need Scott to carry this team. All we need Scott to do is his job, and everybody else do their job, catch the ball, run their routes, hustle, play hard. I don't care who we play. and this is not being cocky, this is just me being honest. I don't care who we play. As long as everyone do their job, we should, like you said, outright win the game. Sorry about that. Yeah, get off my chat. But all right, let's go on to the next game. You know what?
I'm passionate when it comes to his team.
I love my guys, man. I'm gonna skip this game because it's not really worth talking about. Rock Bottom versus Colonial. So we're gonna skip that game, okay?
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
I know.
10 o'clock games. Then we got.
Is that the way?
Yeah.
Skip that game.
With or without Randy.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that game. So, you know what? This might be a little pretty good game. I mean,
I don't know. Good.
Steel City versus Reflections. Steel City is 10-point favorite. What say you, Diz?
Steel City is a. I don't know Reflections. What was their team? What was their team name before Reflections? Is that a new team?
I don't really know much about them. You know what?
It says they play like once a year or something like that, every winter or spring or something.
Yeah, let's ask Eric from the Patriots.
We're gonna add Eric. He knows
more about it. Add Eric. Yo, Eric, welcome to Barbershop Talk Radio, man. What's up, man? You there?
Hello. What's up, young Slim?
What up, bro? Yo, we're on with Diz from the Panthers
and his boy
AJ, right? Yep, and AJ.
What's up, Diz? AJ, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric?
All right.
Now, Eric, we need a little insight on what Reflections is. Now, you're the one that told me about them, so I really don't know much about them, but you know more about them than I do.
Yeah,
so,
you don't play them, right?
Tell this. Yeah, I don't think we play them.
Yeah. So, Reflection Car Wash played last winter, Diz, when you guys played. They have Grasso, who used to play with the Bandits, as their quarterback, and he's got a lot of young kids, 21, 22, I think from the Washington Township area on their team. They were pretty good last year in the winter, but they only play once a year, and I think this is a fairly new team, maybe only their third year in the league.
I think I do remember him. Yeah, I think he's a he's a quarterback, right? Like an older guy.
Yeah, he's an older guy. His son is his top receiver.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
AJ, they actually they beat us in the final seconds the one year when we had Brett was our quarterback.
Oh, all right.
They beat us with like a fluke win when they beat us. It was luck, but they're not a bad team. But I don't know, Steel City. I'm going to
Is Matt playing this year?
Is Matt the quarterback for Steel City?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Steel City covers that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
With Matt, I give it to Steel City.
Do you think they cover? Do you think they cover with the 10 points?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Eric? What you think?
I'll take Steel City, given the 10 points as well. Steel City is really well oiled on offense, and they got a lot of athletes on defense. Now, Reflection only scored 6 points last week against the Prospects. Prospects defense is really good, but so is Steel City.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the next.
An elite team, but they keep ducking and dodging. So
yeah, Steel City ain't no joke, man. They did us dirty last time. They did us dirty week one, man. I mean, we didn't have all our guys.
You had new players on your team.
And we had some new guys that never played in the league before, but it is what it is.
I think if you met them later on in the season, it might be different.
Maybe. I don't want to toot my own horn. I don't want to toot the Braves' horn,
Yeah, anyway, You know what
I'm saying? I wouldn't say all that now. But, I would say all that right now. Because if we played the way we played this past week, man, I don't care who we play, like I said. But anyway, let's move on to the
Hey, Jeff. I want to chime in here with some insider information about this Prospects Braves line.
What's going on?
I think that the Braves team captain should consider a team curfew for Saturday night because rumor is that the Patriots quarterback is inviting the Braves quarterback out on the town.
Yo, what is going on with that, bro? I was about to say something. Yo, what is that, yo? Come on, man. Why is Scott going out with Jim, man? Why can't he go on Friday night?
We might have to impose a curfew there.
Yo, what are they doing? Yo, why is Scott going out on Saturday night, bro? Why?
It's a yeah.
Why? Yo, he went out last year. I'm gonna say this. Last year he had his worst game of the whole entire season is when he was hanging out with Jim from your team. Yo, Jim from the Patriots all night, came to the game, drinking the booze, and he had his worst game ever.
Because the Patriots are on a bye this week.
Yeah, they're on a bye. So he's going to take oh, God, no, man. Yo, we can't do this, man. We can't do this. Yo, this is such a big game, man. And you know what? They're going to Philadelphia. I might have to show up there.
Go ahead, send them home.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, man. What you doing here, man?
Get your ass home, boy.
Go home.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Yo, definitely, I've been thinking about that, bro. Like, in the back of my head, I've been thinking about, like, oh, man.
It's a sabotage.
If Scott comes with a hangover, we're in trouble.
Sabotage.
Like I said, Scott has to do his part, man. But damn, man,
he won't be
why
doing
you
it if
tell me that,
out
bro?
at Adelphi's all night.
I forget about it, but you're right. I'm gonna call Scott tomorrow, man.
Tell him
make sure
they should go out Friday night instead of Saturday.
Friday night instead of Saturday night, man. Get it out of his system. Now, this is kind of a bullshit game too. I don't even want to talk about this one.
I agree with that though. Camden versus the Savages.
Camden versus the Savages is 17.5 points. You know, let's not even talk about that one. Let's just giggle about that one.
Did I do that?
Yeah, let's just leave that game alone. All right.
That committee and GC Irish.
Go ahead.
They're even. I don't know if I agree with that. The even point spread.
One's an elite team and one's a
Committee's still 3-0, aren't they? And 2-1. Committee's 2-1, and GC Irish is 0-3, but they're even.
What do you guys think about that? You guys think that GC Irish and Committee should be even point spread?
It's always tough to count Egan out of the game. This guy, I've seen this guy come back from many points down. I mean, they did suffer a tough loss, I think a couple weeks ago, but
Patriots.
Irish is they're okay. GC Irish is okay. But if I had to pick one, I'd say I'd go with Egan. I have to pick Egan.
I agree, but to say they're even though?
Yeah, it's an even point spread. Like flat out, just straight up. This is going to be an even game. Like I think Committee talent wise is better, but I mean I don't understand why the point spread is even. Like what? AJ, what you think, man?
I think Larry didn't know what to pick, so he just put even. He took the easy way. So, who did
It's just ridiculous.
I know they played an elite team.
What was that? My bad.
Who did GC Irish play last week? I know they played an elite team, but they kept it close.
GC Irish.
Oh yeah, played... Camden. It was 12-7.
Yeah, 12-7.
Yeah, see? And I think Camden's a little better than Committee this year. So I think I'm going to take GC Irish.
Ooh.
Yeah, week 2 they.
So maybe Larry's not so crazy, man. So you say Camden's a little bit better than Committee?
Yes, in my opinion.
12-7. 12-7.
But even though?
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe. Maybe.
I don't know.
Larry couldn't pick, so he took the easy way out.
Yeah.
That's why Larry don't work in Vegas.
I say 20-13 committee.
Yeah.
2013 committee.
Yeah, or 21-13. Yeah, 2013 committee.
Whoa, I think GC, man. We'll see what GC Irish shows up. Sometimes GC Irish don't show up, man, and that's the truth. It's just keeping it real. Like sometimes GC Irish does not show up. It depends on. Sometimes the quarterback doesn't show up. Like I've seen when GC Irish's quarterback didn't show up in a playoff game. So it depends on what GC Irish shows up. But if the whole team of GC Irish shows up, and they got Vinny, that's my guy. And
you think they'll win?
I think they have a good shot to win this game. You know, even though committee's an elite team,
regardless of whether they have 5 players or not.
I mean, you know what? I probably still have to.
I don't know. You still think GC Irish is like something good because you said
I think they're decent.
Not 2 weeks ago that they were your
in the off season
they were going to be your upset. Yeah.
No, that was the Savages. I don't know. I don't know what I was drinking. I don't know why I said the Savages were going to have a chance to win. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, against the Panthers. That was last week. Yeah, you said
shit.
that was going to be the upset. Yeah, you said that was going to be the upset last week.
Yo, man, I took the Savages to beat you.
Yeah, I know. I listened to this podcast.
The Savages to beat you guys.
That's how you guys scrimmage. You did scrimmage them in the off season a bunch of times, so you know they're better than what they've been playing.
No. GC Irish is decent. They have a decent team.
Yeah, they're better than what they've been playing.
I mean, they've been playing pretty good.
Just last week. They forfeited the week before that.
Yeah, that's because there was like St. Patrick's Day.
They went out on a pub crawl.
Yeah, they went to a pub crawl.
That's what Jim's trying to do to Scott this week.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to talk to Jim. I really am. Like, I don't know. Yo, Eric, what you think, bro? What you think? GC Irish or committee? What say you?
I like committee. I think committee is going to after they got embarrassed the week they only have 5 guys. I think they're going to get some guys that commit to playing, and they're not going to let that happen anymore. And their QB, I got a lot of respect for, and he could put up points with anybody. So I think that committee is going to start getting real serious now, and I like committee to cover it's an even spread. I think committee is going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Committee's going to commit.
Damn! 2 touchdowns, bro?
Committee's going to commit.
Yeah.
Okay. Committee's finally
going to commit. I like that, Kim.
Committee's going to commit? Yo, bro, I mean, you're not giving no respect to the Irish, bro. Come on.
I don't know. You got
I like the Irish. I like the Irish. I like Justin. I like the kid number 24, a real good player. But I don't know, man. I just got a feeling about committee. Like I said, I think they were embarrassed that one week, and they're not going to let that happen anymore.
They're out to prove something.
Okay. I respect that.
What would you pick? GC Irish?
No. I didn't see all that.
Who would you pick?
I would take committee.
You would?
I'd take committee. I mean, but I just think.
I don't know. You're like capping up GC Irish, so I thought you would pick them.
Nah.
You're like my man Vinny, and they're better, and this and that. So you know.
It's Vinny, okay?
Don't go with what everyone else is saying. Go with what's in your heart.
No.
You think GC Irish is going to win that state?
No, I don't think GC Irish can win that game. I think they can keep it close. If they can keep it close, they have a shot.
It's going to be even?
I don't think
it's not going to be even, but
I think committee honestly should be probably 6-point favorites.
Yeah, I think if anything, your game against the Prospects should have been even.
That's what I think.
My opinion.
So, Eric, do you think that the Prospects should be 6-point favorites over the Braves?
No, not based on how it's been this year. The Prospects have not looked great on offense. They do have an elite defense. The Braves have been putting up points on everybody. So no, I think that number should be a lot closer. Like I think just out of history, I probably would put Prospects at about -2, maybe -1. But no, I don't think it should be that high of a number.
Yeah, because honestly, You guys beat them last year.
Yeah, we beat them last year.
And you have a lot better players this year than you did last year.
Absolutely.
You have more players. So
Kim, I'm going to applaud you right now.
This is their redemption game, remember? They're trying to redeem themselves. That's why they're trying to redeem themselves from last year. So
hey, we're nowhere near as good as we were. We're way better than we were last year.
I think Larry's scared. You can just hear from what he was saying last week.
No, I wouldn't call him scared.
But if you listen to the previous show, he never once said that he was going to beat you. Never. You did. You did. You're like, we're going to crush you. But he never once said we're going to win.
Well, never. I'm just telling him, that's the kind of different. I'm a different kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just told him that because that's what I really think. I think we're going to beat him, but,
You're confident and cocky?
Yeah, I'm confident and cocky. Come on.
Confident and cocky?
Stop that.
Yeah.
Come on. There's no reason. There's nothing wrong with being confident in yourself and your teammates. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if I think I'm going to win, it's okay. Okay. Yeah. So, what you gonna do when you're? You guys want to cover this?
What? The Rock Bottom and Colonial Diner. That's the only one we didn't talk about.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
You guys want to do that one?
Rock Bottom versus Colonial Diner. What is it? Colonial Diner is 24.5 points. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
24. I mean, Rock Bottom. I mean, Colonial Diner. They just don't. They're not showing up. They got like 5 guys that are like committed, and they're just kind of just piecing together teams. Like they're just struggling like that. They need players, and these guys are just getting worn down. They're not the kind of team that can play with like 5 players.
No.
They need help.
You think they can win with Randy?
Nah, not even with Randy. I think they're bleeding on defense and bleeding on offense. It's like they may need to take a season off and like come together, like regroup and get the team back again.
The Colonial Diner has taken so many steps back. They used to be way better.
I always thought they were an elite team until recently. I don't know why.
They were a respectable team. They were a respectable team at one point. I remember. You know what? I remember they. You know what? That was the Raiders. I'm sorry. I was thinking like our first season.
When you first started, they were up there with like the elite team.
The Panthers beat the Raiders in the championship.
Because you guys lost.
Yeah, we lost to the Raiders. We lost to the Raiders that season.
Yeah.
We lost to the Raiders by one point in the playoffs, but whatever.
On some technicalities,
no,
shoe tied technicalities.
No, Anthony sucked.
Is that the one where Anthony fell on the 1 yard line because his shoes weren't tied?
Anthony's not a quarterback. That's what that was. But anyway, let's not talk about the Braves right now. Let's talk about everybody else. All right. So let's see. What other game did we laugh at? No. We laughed about Camden. Yo, what is Camden? Yo, maybe you guys can tell me, what is Camden? Is Camden? Because I said that I feel like we were better than Camden on my last show, and I got some little Camden
hate.
A couple people said some stuff to me, man. I mean, we did a little power rankings. I only did the top 5, so I had
Larry put all his whole power rankings, all from first to
he
last.
Ranked every team.
He ranked every team on Facebook.
So I ranked my top 5 teams were. The first, I had Steel City at number 1. I had Rock Bottom at number 2. I had the Prospects at number 3. I had Braves at number 4. And then I had Camden at number 5. And, a couple people from Camden had a problem with that. What do you guys think?
All right, so Camden's a different team. Like I said, when they have Bam as their quarterback, they all seem to rally behind Bam. It's like they're almost unstoppable sometimes when he's quarter, because he's another one that puts a lot of heart on offense, a lot of heart on defense. I haven't seen him show up like he used to. And they have Chico who shows up, who's a great receiver. He can be unstoppable sometimes, but I don't know, their commitment to wanting to play. I gotta question that. You need like 10 committed guys, not just 5 or 6. You need 10 committed guys who just want to play, that want to win.
And I told him, just if you weren't going off of just people and stuff like that, if you're just looking at the stats, I would have put Camden above his team too. I would have put Camden as number 4 and his team as number 5. Just going off stats alone, they're undefeated. You guys lost the first game against Steel City. So just off of not knowing anything about the team or who's better or not, just off of stats, I would have put Camden as better.
Whatever.
Whatever, Jeff, your team is they're definitely no joke, definitely, but your team is still growing. This is like your second or third season with Scott as your quarterback.
And you're getting better and better each year.
Second season, yes. Second season with Scott.
If you guys can hang on to Scott, and he because Scott's been around on a few teams. If you can hang on to him and he stays with you guys can grow and be dominant. Like in about 2 more seasons, you guys can be dominant. If you guys can keep the team together, it's going to come down to that. If he leaves the team, it's that could
screwed.
be bad. So you gotta
You're right.
Keep Scott happy.
Because he's the one kind of...
I'm trying to, bro. I'm trying to get him all kinds of toys to play with, man.
He's the glue holding your team together.
I'm trying to get him toys to play with. Throw to this guy, throw to that guy. Bro,
Make him
Scott,
happy.
as far as I can see, Scott hasn't been any happier, man. He's way happier this season than he was last season. So, and he's spreading the ball around. Scott is getting busy, bro. Like, I just, man, he's playing well. He's playing well.
I can tell you firsthand. I work with Scott. Pretty much every day, and I can see and hear and feel the passion in his voice when he talks about your team and winning and the greatness of your team. So you just got to keep that going. You got to keep that momentum going.
Yeah. I'm trying. We're trying.
Also be careful, Jeff. Don't be too overconfident and think that you're going to go and beat everybody. There's somebody, just as you are watching other teams, there's other teams watching you, especially like teams like the Prospectors. Prospects, Larry is very smart. He watches your games. He knows exactly. He's looking at where Scott is thrown to. He's paying attention to the rush. He's watching your defense, your offense. Larry he's definitely like one of those kind of people that puts a game plan together. So don't go in there too cocky and overconfident because he may have a way to shut down Scott.
I agree.
All I do is rush, bro. I can't go in too cocky and overconfident. It's not me that's pulling shots and pulling the trigger on anything.
You control
No, so I can do is what I do is I control. I don't control anything, bro. All I do is talk to everybody and get everybody on the same page. So when it's come to game day, we all know what we're doing. And I talk to all the DBs. I talk to the rushers. I don't have nothing to do with the offense. So all I do is talk to the defense, and I see what each individual. I listen to each person on the team and ask them what they feel like the best approach is to defeating the team that we're playing. I'll let them know if I've seen the teams. I'll let them know what the best players are if they don't know about it already. And for the most part, we usually know who's who and who's what. Who's the guy that needs to be stopped, and we bring it together, and that's all I do, bro. That's all I do. I just pretty much mediate and come up with and suggest and ask everybody what they feel and come up with the final decision for the most part and let everybody know what we're gonna do. That's it. That's all I do.
You let everybody voice their opinion.
Everybody has an opinion, and everybody tells me what they think is best.
But you make the final decision. The final decision
is mine, and for the most part,
but everybody
we do it together, though. So that's all I do. I have nothing. Scott is the offense, so I don't even talk. Matter of fact, I don't even talk to Scott until the game because he knows what he wants to do. He knows what he's doing. I have nothing to say about the offense. But the defense is what I talk about. So, like when we play you guys, I know that we got to watch, quite a few of you guys, man. And I can't wait to play you guys, man. We haven't played you guys in 2 years.
You know what, Baxter? Jeff, the way I play is I I am a chess player. So I do play a lot of strategy, and I like to play to that. So I expect you to look for those guys that normally catch the ball like our Byrons, but it's those sleepers that I'm expecting you not to look at, and those are the ones that I'm expecting to kind of take the lead in that particular game. But
right.
I can't give you all the strategy. But you'll see. We got a game plan for the Braves.
Okay. Yes, sir. That's what I want to hear,
Week
man.
9, you play them?
I think we play in week 9.
Week 9. But just like on your team, everybody knows the Black Maries, but they don't know who your underdog is. They don't know who your sleepers are. You got some sleepers, and they don't know it. But everybody knows who.
But Maurice is not our best receiver. I'm sorry. He's just not.
But I'm just saying, everybody knows Maurice.
Go ahead.
Don't believe we know about Aaron. I know about Aaron. So Jeff, you don't think I'm just on the sideline, just like staring at the sky? You don't think I'm looking at what's going on?
I know you watching, bro. I know you watching, bro.
When the other teams are watching, it's for strategy.
I know you're watching, bro. You don't know about Cash, though. But Eric knows about. Eric, tell him about Cash, bro.
You putting on your.
Every week, I'm the last person that leaves the field every week. I watch every single game.
I know. You put in your homework. You do your thing.
And Eric, that's how you win.
Eric, tell him about Cash. You don't know about Cash, bro. Tell him about Cash.
Yeah, no, he's extremely impressive. I practiced 3 or 4 times with him. He can do everything. He has great hands. Can run deep. Can run underneath. He can do it all. So he was very, very impressive. Very, very polished. But Jeff, let me give you a little heads up for next week. Now, not to skip this week, but I think that Patriots Panthers is going to be in the running for game of the week for week 5. So
I like it.
See that? Yeah, I agree. Patriots and Panthers.
Yo, I love it. I cannot wait.
I was looking at it. So I was looking at the Facebook, and actually, if you notice that picture on the power rankings, it's a picture of me. If you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed that or not on the Facebook page, but that picture is me there. And
he did say that.
And actually,
look at Eric in coverage.
Hey, listen, the video that Larry posted of Reese's touchdown. What I was impressed by, and I want to give him credit right now, is Mike Tate blocked for about 10 seconds on that play.
Yes, sir.
You know,
let's applaud him.
He did a great job.
Because we talked about that in the last show, because it's going to be Larry against Mike, right?
Yeah,
next week.
Larry versus Mike.
Larry's like, I don't know who Mike is, and we're like, well, you better go watch that previous video you post in the background and watch Michael Tate there.
He better find out who Mike is, because he's going to find him. He's going to meet him soon.
He's going to be eating grass from Mike.
I don't know, man. Larry is fast and small and little. You know, he's gritty. Larry's a little gritty guy, man.
Mike's been putting in some.
But Mike's a beast, man. Mike's a beast. I cannot wait to play the Patriots and the Panthers. I mean, we played the Patriots last year, but the Panthers, we haven't played the Panthers in a long time.
And you were the old Braves when you played them.
They used to beat us up all the time. We were the underdogs. They kicked their ass. We were CompuCom. They beat our ass. But
now you're actually.
They beat us when we first became the Braves. They beat our ass.
Yeah, now you're actually a respectable team.
But it is not this day. It will not happen again. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, AJ. It ain't happening again, buddy. We are different. We are different now. We grew up, man. We got our big boy pants on now. You know what I mean? I cannot wait. Wait, is AJ? Wait, I'm trying to think. AJ does he play DB for you guys?
Yes.
Yes. Now I know who he is. Yo, he's the big dude. He be fucking people up.
Yes, you know who AJ is, and yes.
He had to eat dirt a couple times.
Yo, he fucking. Yeah, I'm not even talking about that. Let's not talk about that. That never happened. Yeah, I know who AJ is. Yeah.
He's the one threw you in the dirt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well, you also underestimated our team, though, too, Jeff. You underestimated our team a couple times that you played us. It was like I think you thought you were going to roll on us. I guess because I don't know, one time your team was like they were really celebrating that you guys scored. Like, especially that one playoff game that I got you with the Okie Dokes.
Oh, man, come on, Biz, dog. You know what that was, bro. You know what that was, bro. That game was over, man. You guys were running up the score on us, bro. Yo. Yo, I wasn't even paying attention anymore. No, you know what? That was my fault. No, I didn't quit. No, I didn't quit. I was playing. But he sneaks in the game. Literally sneaks in the game. He, like, standing on the sideline, and then he hops onto the field. Right? He looked like he was standing on the sideline. And I just wasn't.
You were right in front of me, though.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart. I didn't even see it coming.
Is that how you felt? Is that how you felt when you
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
You felt like you got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart and you didn't even see it coming?
Yo, that's how I felt. Yo, he was on his sideline. And then...
Jeff, I'm 50 years old, Jeff. Come on.
Yo, bro, come on, bro. You still got wheels, dog. Stop it. You still can run. You can still run. Bro, I'm 40 years old. What are you talking about?
Knock the wind out of you.
Nah, I just didn't see it coming, man. I just didn't see it coming. That was a great play, man. Now, and I'll give it to you. You caught it. I didn't think you're going to. I didn't think you're going to. I didn't think you were going to do that, bro. I thought you guys were just taking knees. But you guys didn't, man. Like, good shit, though.
Yeah, that lazy-ass motherfuckers back there in the back doing nothing as usual.
That was you. You were back in the back doing nothing as usual.
No,
thinking he was going to drop the ball.
No, I just didn't see it coming, man. I just didn't see it coming. And he got me, but, yo, you will pay for that one, bro. This time we play you will pay for that one, bro. I'm going to, yo. You're going to pay for that one, bro. You're going to pay for that one. You guys got us 3 more times.
I only come out on the field certain times, Jeff.
Really? Why? You don't be getting busy, bro?
I let my team get busy. I just came out for special
You
Sunday.
don't really be on there either, though.
Yeah, I really don't play much either.
You'd be letting your team.
I let everybody else
You go
play.
out every once in a while.
I let everybody else play for the most part.
You're getting old, you know. You stand on the sideline and watch. You don't really play like you used to.
Come on, Eric, you hear this? You hear this nonsense, Eric?
You don't play like you used to.
Eric, can you please come to my defense, please, bro? We were just teammates 2 seasons ago. Eric, please tell this girl.
2 seasons are a big difference. You know, that's a.
I haven't had a hip replacement since then. What are you talking about? Like, what are you saying?
You just had a herniated disc. You know, you're out. You lost a bunch of skin on the field.
Yo, come on, Eric, please, come on, Eric. Tell him we got busy to get, bro.
After you had that herniated disc repaired
together. I had plenty of sacks. I did the job.
I was just about to give you credit, but then I remember that play in the championship game against Alliance, Price Electric, when you almost did a flip on the ice.
Yo, why you gotta bring up old shit? Yo, bro. Yo, come on, man. It was icy out there, bro. No, man, that center is kind of sneaky. Price Electric center is pretty sneaky fast, man. He's got a little, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, bro. Like, he's just, like, sneaky fast, super strong, and, like, sneaky fast, you know? And
you don't see him coming?
I seen it. I was waiting for him, but he was, like, real deceptive about it, and, you know, I was just
he didn't give you what you were waiting for.
And then we got an interception, and I fucking tried to stop. And my body kept going and my legs didn't stop. But, yo, man. All right, guys. Yo, thank you guys for calling in.
We'll be on tomorrow at 8 o'clock on the dot with Larry, though.
Yeah,
Larry will be in.
I'm going to get into it. I got some things to talk about with Larry this week, man. You know.
Man.
And 8 o'clock. Our internet, like I said, man, I apologize to you guys, bro.
I'll have it set up early, so there's no issue.
It wasn't that, yo. It took like a half an hour, 45 minutes. Like, I don't know, our connection was messed up. Then we switched computers, and then we had to switch back.
You couldn't hear us, and then we had to switch back. And then it was
choppy. We had to discard that one, but thank you guys for being patient with us, and
hopefully we'll talk to you again.
All right, cool. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.
On Sunday. Yo, Eric, I'll see you actually week 7. And Diz and AJ, we will see you week 9.
Sure.
I can't wait to whoop your asses, yo. I'm not being cocky, Diz. I'm not being cocky. I think we're going to win. That's all, man. That's all, man. And AJ, just stay away from you on the field, bro. Just leave me alone, dog. I'm talking. It's just talking, dog. Just leave me alone, man. I don't want no
You don't want to eat
bro.
dirt.
Yo, he's fucking strong as hell.
You gonna be on the opposite side of him?
Leave me alone, man. All right, guys. Thank you, guys.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile.
This is what you need to do. You miss a ball. What did he say? I will
whoop your John Brown hind parts.
And then you will run a mile. So remember that for the game.
Thank God. I didn't think it was going to